elite vanguard that comes into play.
19 up.
Powerful.
Score goes 19 up.
Savannah Lion.
Savannah Lion outclassed. Except in standard. Right now, Savannah Lion will be fine.
It's kind of hard to synchronize the
Hierarchy bird.
tournament clock with the clock we have on with a clock in our computer. So that probably was not going to be happening.
But to show like
How
the
much time's left in the round?
I wanted to like actually get like a little camera and point it at the clock, and then like have like a little picture-in-picture.
I mean, wouldn't it be better to just have a synced up clock on the thing instead of trying
And you have to like sync it.
You just set it for, 49 minutes, 30 seconds or whatever. Let it start and then hit it. It's not like it's that hard.
It's pretty hard.
For you, maybe.
I've done this before.
You still need one?
You're just theory clock syncing.
Alright, Cedric sees a Rock's more monkey his way.
And the beat stop.
Arms way.
See,
Arms way.
and 2 for 1 myself because that's what decks like. So you take
-1.
-1. That feel good? Will there be more 2 for 1s to come like that one? I got trades with every creature.
Short.
Add a mana to the pool and pass. Cedric still without the second lands.
16.
Gonna get reckless.
Meow. Go.
He plays the old one.
Says meow after Cedric didn't say that.
Someone said.
Ed said meow after Stepley's came into play.
So did you draw hats and whistles on all your step links yet?
It's a powerful card.
Yeah, I didn't play step links. If I did, I would have.
No blocks.
We gave him a little cross to signify the rescue cats and construction worker cats or
12.
the like. Finest hour of Lotus Cobra beats.
My deck doesn't
Lotus Cobra is definitely as big as every creature in Cedric's deck, especially with Exalted and then another
It's
Exalted.
like Elspeth in hands too, so next turn it's going to be a lot of damage. Cedric thinks he's going to just kill you with the arms way. He is mistaken.
Cedric a little frustrated with his draw. Can't blame him.
Yep, so it's 12 to 14. Ed's favor.
Yep.
And he gives.
I hope he gave it pro white and tries to Elspeth it.
No, is that a second finest hour?
He gives him 3 combats.
I think it only gives him. It gives him.
Extra exalted, but I don't think another combo, does it?
I don't think he gets 3 combats.
I
Let's
think
look
it does.
at.
I think it just gives it an additional
I think the first time it attacks, like when a creature attacks, if it's the first time it attacks, you get untap it,
and get an additional combat step after this.
so it doesn't untap the third time though.
These people
That's
want
the
to watch
part.
this.
Oh, so you're saying it still gets a 3rd combat step. With the Lotus Cobra.
Yeah, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap that creature. After this phase, there's additional combat.
Right. So what happens is you attack with it. They both trigger. You get a 3rd combat step, but the Lotus Cobra untaps twice during your first combat step.
Right.
So it won't be able to attack
So
3
he shouldn't have
times.
been able to attack the 3rd time.
So you can come in with like the birds of paradise at the end if you want.
Yeah, it keeps getting the result. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sure,
he
I'm sure
gets
it was
for 4,
over.
He gets it for 4, gets it for 6, and then the birds just attacks for 2.
Yeah.
I'm playing mono white. You have Ross
maybe he still
Mormon in
dies,
your deck. I don't know what to say. Might be favorite a little bit.
He can actually harm's way to the damage surround at 2, but then he's got facing down a real ball.
I know. I'll pass on
Keep
that.
hearing Moto sound effects coming from behind you.
Speaking of Moto sound effects,
You talking Orlando?
Yeah.
I was gonna say how I played Magic Online with the sound effects on, but we can talk about Orlando. I mean,
Well, tell me about Orlando.
well, Orlando, there's gonna be this awesome tournament, just like this one.
Two
Probably
awesome tournaments.
Two awesome tournaments. Probably not as many people because it's in Florida, and that's one of the corners of
The butt crack of America.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. Florida's kind of cool. But
No, I like Florida.
March 27th and 28th, join us. It'll be me, Rashad, and
Me, Ray.
and maybe AJ,
Hopefully.
and Bill Stark from SuckerPost.com. We're all going to give you all of the actions live. March 27th Standard, March 28th Legacy, March 29th I get to go home. March 26th Disney World.
We should do some good games live.
We'll have some stories.
Every time that I flip like my mind.
But I guess this is a kind of a cool question. When you guys play Magic online, do you play with the sound effects on?
No.
Do you play with the sound effects on?
I only play like the first game, and then I turn them all off because every time I update, for some reason my settings never say it.
Your settings reset?
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
oh, I have to like re-click on everything, all my stuff.
Well, I play with the sound effects on.
I remember when I first got an account, it was like Time Spiral, I think. And the very first game I played, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. But these sound effects are horrible.
Well,
Turn them off and
I need the sound.
I
I need the sound effects to know what phase it is without actually looking.
Just looking at the board.
If I double draft, I sometimes want the sound effects.
I know.
When I'm playing Moto, I'm usually like watching TV or listening to music.
No, I can't. I have the sounds up so loud. I can hear.
put it on
Because
your
you're an old
surround
man,
system?
you can't focus. You can't have two things going on.
No, I just need to hear the sounds. Even like when I play Street Fighter, like I
Fighter
memorize like play patterns and
that's probably
combos
what
by
it is.
sound.
Yeah, that's probably why where it's rooted.
Like everything I do is by sound.
Right?
Yeah, if that hadn't happened, I don't think you would play with the sound on.
Like, but people don't even like. That's not really
that's
common
interesting.
to do that with
Yeah,
to
no.
play Street Fighter with sound. People usually like
like
see
Purely visual.
like visualize like the frames of the actions. I hear like the way I memorize how to do a combo is how it sounds,
Man, I've won so
and then I'll
much.
know the pattern and the timing for hitting the buttons. And like everything is just sound driven now for me.
That is just
I mean,
delicious.
being a strictly a card player, I never thought about it like that. But
Like I would play on some cabinets where the sound wouldn't work well, and I just couldn't play anymore. Yeah, like I can't hear my combos. I don't know if I'm doing it right.
There's an article about a bunch of guys helped this blind guy win. I beat the Zelda for 64 by just recording it, telling him how to beat the game just by listening to the sounds. Like when you hear this,
they gave him a
you do a
step-by-step walkthrough according to sound. And
do a 360 turn, hit punch 4 times.
Wow, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
it
then-
took them like 2 years and like a lot of work of a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's really cool. You beat the
But
game
yeah, it's
just
pretty
like
awesome. That, they were able to help a blind dude finish the game. That's
There was in the Korean StarCraft League, there was a blind player in that league who was pretty good.
How did he play?
Exactly. Like he just hears, you hear the like the sound effects of like the Marines shooting. He only plays Zerg, so like he would hear the Marines shooting, or like he would hear his units attacking, so he knows that something's close enough. And like in the beginning, you just memorize all the build orders. You know where all your guys. Yeah.
that go-to action. So like
Yeah, but
whoever. So you hear something, then like hotkeys to
Yeah.
where the combat is.
Yeah.
And then hotkeys back to his main base, and then you can
Good start.
know where his weapons are. It's pretty intense.
Good start for the home team. Woo.
Are the standings off?
yeah, I don't think the people like the little show the standings during the shuffling.
Two.
They don't like it. We got to give the people what they want.
Steplinks gets in there for 2.
Be out.
And another one.
And Drake giving a meow after he plays the cat.
We got to save those fetch lands if these step lands is really bad really soon.
It's like Hookmaster,
That's a
Oblivion
Hookmaster.
Ring, another Oblivion Ring.
Look at all these 3 costs in our 18 land deck.
So greedy.
Hope we get there.
I'm in the
Sure
game.
hope we get there.
Sure hope we get there.
So is this going to be a journey that I didn't see? Or
No.
does he have another land?
Probably just
Oh, it's
Honor
Honor that
appeared.
appeared, yeah. 6 you.
The
Good thing you saved that fetch land.
Yeah.
Now we got a bunch of 1-2s. And if we don't get this third land,